All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. We're back, week 3, and we have 2 more guests. Everybody already knows James. And today we have Haji joining us today. And Chris, what's up? How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
How was your week?
I'm feeling great. Today, yesterday, Monday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm always feeling good. You always gotta be positive in life.
Yeah, that's real good. Come from an old man.
Why are you talking like an athlete too? Like on Wednesday, we was down. How was your week?
Hey, I was happy we had a long weekend. That's all I care about.
That's true. I had no classes today, so it's lit.
I got so mad though. I went to the gym and the security guard said, "Nah, the gym's closed." I'm like, "So people don't work out on holidays?" He's like, "Yeah, it's a holiday." I'm like, "Yeah, because I don't work out on a holiday." I was like, "Thanks."
I got paid time and a half on Monday. I wanted to go to work so bad. I was like,
I'm just
get that extra money.
I'm just here to not be fined.
Yeah. Oh, at least we had a better week than Trump. Everybody knows what he said.
Oh yeah.
All the
Shots
stuff.
fired.
Everybody knows what he said now. And he said it was just locker room talk. I've never said
Talked
that.
about grabbing. I'm not gonna be as graphic as he was, but he grabbed a certain area on a woman.
The private parts.
Yeah.
That basically ruined his campaign. Not ruined it, because he said a lot of stuff that should have ruined his campaign.
Exactly. He can say whatever at this point. I'm convinced that he can say whatever he wants.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
people will still vote for him.
People have tapes of him
with
saying
no
the N-word. I'm like, look, black people ain't even voted for him. And it's just
wait. Can you remind people what's the exact statement that he made?
He said, I tried to kiss this woman. No, he said he tried to have sex with this woman, and then he's like,
a married woman, by the way.
A married woman. Then he said, "Oh, I took her furniture shopping." I was like, look, if you have to do all that, she don't like you.
Dedication.
And then that is how you just go buy a whole dining.
You're just gonna buy a whole new kitchen,
a whole kitchen just for her. And then he's like, "I moved on her like a bee," which I don't know what that means either. And they said you could grab him by the private area. And I was just like, look, I've never heard anybody say that.
They said, when you're famous, they let you do that.
You're famous, they let you do anything.
Wow.
And then, he got off the bus. And then Billy Bush, who was on NBC, he just got fired, too. He was with them, and then there was a model who came to, greet them and everything. And then he's like, how about a hug for Donald Trump? He just got off the bus. I was like, everybody gets off the bus. You get off the bus when you going somewhere. You don't expect anybody to hug you. So it's just weird. And then, at the debate, people were making comments because wherever Hillary went, he just creeped up behind her.
Yeah, I saw a lot of memes with him just behind her, creepily
at the chair, just looking at her. Dang. But yeah, what do you guys think of these recent comments?
I had to wonder if he's trying to lose sometimes. He's just how much can I get away with? And don't get me wrong, honestly, as a politician, you have to just stop. Please, just stop making comments like this. You have to be trying at this point. You don't just do this.
I was listening to a podcast with Charlemagne and Charlemagne the God on 105.1, and Andrew Schultz, who's comedians. They're on MTV2, and he was saying that somebody told him that he's purposely trying to lose his campaign for Hillary. I was at first, I was why? I was he has too much pride or ego for that. And then I was all the stuff he's saying and everything that's going on, it's kind of he is trying to lose. It's just...
Hillary already has basically the majority of the women's vote. So then you're going to backtalk women and talk about just groping them.
Minority vote. and that's what I don't like about the Republican Party. This whole time, Trump has been oh, Mexicans are rapists. All black people live in inner cities and are poor. Chicago's terrible, but crime has been going down. And he's just been saying all the stuff. He mocked the reporter with the disability, and now when he said this, Republicans are oh, I'm backing off. I was where were you for everything else?
Nah, there was some mainstream ones that backed out early on. The Bushes backed out on him at the beginning. McCain's not with him. Yeah.
But now
Romney and them aren't with him. So some of them have backtracked. Yeah. Even after stuff that he said about them.
But there's a reason for that though. They did it mainly because they don't want to lose the election. So crap. If the whole party sees that we're not supporting him, no one's gonna vote for him.
Then Republicans are...
No, but this is the thing. People don't care.
I know.
The diehard Republicans are voting for him just cause. And their defense is literally that, when he gets there, they'll surround him with people that know what they're talking about. And then they'll help him. What kind of motto is that to set somebody up to, rule the country?
And in the podcast, they're it's basically the friends that, run the country. Because, the president doesn't know everything. He doesn't know everything about the economy. He doesn't know everything about, healthcare.
He actually knows very little.
He exactly.
All right, but he
That's
needs
to
to have
get
like a
people.
basic
Yeah,
idea.
but you
Trump
want
has
Trump's
nothing.
people- you want
He has
Trump's people
nothing.
there? Like that's the thing. Like who's Trump gonna hire? Scott Baio again? Just like what he's gonna? Who's
All
he
his
gonna
people
hire?
agree with him already. So like, there doesn't be like normally people would tell you, oh, you can't do this.
Yeah.
People will tell him,
Yeah,
nah,
he's
you can
gonna-
just do whatever
He's
you
gonna
want.
surround himself with yes men, basically.
Go for it, man.
You want to bomb Wisconsin? Just do it. Like that's literally what's gonna happen. It's just crazy. And I don't know. That's why I feel like the Republican Party is kind of fickle right now. Like they're kind of like in between.
Yeah.
Like, do we vote for him and like get the presidency back, or do we just like let this one slide?
Well,
Like,
No, I saw something crazy yesterday. Like I was watching the news. I happened to be on MSNBC, and like they had a Republican on, and they were talking to him about the comments that Trump had made,
Yeah.
and then like the reporter asked him like, let's say hypothetically Trump was to talk about like say like raping a woman is okay. Would you be on board for that? And he literally avoided the question. He was like, "Well, I'd have to think about it." Like, what are you thinking about? It's yes or no. You're either on board or
well,
off.
see, that's the problem right now in the Republican Party. They're so conflicted because, like, you don't want your party to lose. You don't want
Yep.
your party to lose. But, like, you know he is not
but
a good candidate.
Okay, but you're on the losing end,
Nah, but
and he's destroying your
See-
brand on
see,
top of
that's
it.
the thing. That's what I like about Republicans. Like they will say whatever they want. Like I'd rather have them sit there and say what they believe and me actually know, okay, this is what they believe and this is what they do, than them say anything else like, oh no, I don't believe it, but they actually do believe it. Because then when they get into power, that's when they're gonna change their minds and stuff like that. It's the same with Congress. And like Republicans, they just don't want to like help any, especially Obama, because Obama had the bill passed, or no, they had a bill for families to sue Saudi Arabia,
Yeah.
and then Obama was like no, and then he said the reason he said no was they wanted to sue them for 9/11, they wanted to sue Saudi Arabia, and Obama said no, and the reason was because he didn't want other countries to come back and be able to sue America for what they did to their country, because you know like all these third world countries gonna look at them like, yo, we about to sue America for everything, and then but they vetoed that. And then as soon as they vetoed that, the next day there were like 28 signatures saying, you know what, maybe this wasn't a good idea for us to go against what Obama said. And like Mitch McConnell was the head of the Senate. He was like, oh, Obama didn't tell us what he do. He's like, no, he vetoed it. He told you why. Like, so they just don't want to work with Obama. That's my gripe.
Well,
with
that's the
Republicans.
huge issue with just the parties in
Parties,
general.
yeah.
Like, no matter who's in power, they're always going to say, I don't, even if you have a great idea,
Mm-hmm.
but if I'm the opposite party, I'm just going to say no to it. Just off
Because
of
it makes
principle.
you look good, and
Yeah.
then they're trying to win the next
Trying to
election
win
coming
the-
up.
Just
so they
off of
can't have
principle.
you.
And
Just
they
off the
also-
principle.
And also, that's why I don't like lobbying, because they
Hmm.
have to, all the lobbyists, all the people giving them money, they have to do what they say, or else they're not going to get money to get reelected. And I just saw this, like, while we were sitting here. Trump, he got in trouble again. Another statement came
Of
out
course.
today. Another statement came out
What did
today
he say?
to a model, or somebody on The Apprentice. And then he was talking about her skin. He said, I assume you're going to leave this off. Don't put this SHIT on the show, you know. But her skin sucks, okay? He said, according to the transcript of the unaired scene,
It's just
I mean,
being
her
savage.
skin, she needs some serious effing dermatology.
Oh, I thought it was like a color thing. No, you just think like she had like
No,
growth.
he said she had terrible skin. I was
Oh, that's so mean.
I was like,
Wait, but in terms of what, like
Like
she
zits and like.
okay.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, no, I thought he meant like skin color at first. I was like, is he really about to say that?
no, I thought that too. I was like,
That's gonna be
I
right.
wouldn't be surprised, really.
yeah, no one will ever be
Yo.
surprised.
yo, he's so.
I mean,
like,
that's still savagery though.
He's
Like,
so
you can't just say
careful.
that.
I love how he's so careful around black people. Like he hasn't said anything. All he said is like, "Oh,
Nah,
you're poor."
I would still like to bring back to the picture of him on his private jet with the fried chicken. And
Wait, can you please give us more detail? Because I want to.
Yeah.
all right, he had I believe, if I remember correctly, it was like a breast. I think he had. Like a chicken breast from KFC. All right, he had the
Yeah.
bucket there, very official,
Mhm.
and then he had his nice silverware out, his knife and fork. Looked like he's about to cut into it.
I was like,
Trying to appeal for the black vote, apparently.
That's how he's gonna get the votes. That's how he's gonna get the votes.
yo,
I,
but he didn't say anything wrong.
I don't know why people think though like fried chicken defines black. Like
Look,
if you eat fried
that's
chicken,
like the one joke that you can make that I'm like, I don't care.
everyone likes fried chicken though.
I'm like, yo.
Everyone likes fried chicken. I like
Yo,
KFC.
Ivy,
I love
that's cool.
my best friend.
You got that KFC right?
It's a chicken quesadilla.
My best friend mom make fried chicken, and I fucking scream. I'm like, yes, thank God.
Yeah.
It's like everyone likes fried
But
chicken.
he hasn't said anything like terrible about black, because he knows like black, we get people fired. Like there was somebody who said something on Snapchat. They found his Snapchat, then they went to his Facebook. They contacted his company. He was fired the next day. I was like,
Savagery.
wow, that is savagery to the next level. Like we just don't care, and that's why Trump has been like really really careful. But like I don't know. I just want this whole thing to be done. Like I'm just over it. Like in Europe, their elections are like what, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, something like that. Like just like a couple months. They just like, you know what? Here's what you have, and just choose.
Nah, yesterday I even heard like allegations because apparently Russia hacked the Democratic
DNC,
Party,
yeah.
and so like they were even saying that Trump is working with Putin to try to throw the election his way.
Yeah.
Because he realized that he's losing.
I like how they only hacked the Democratic too. Like it's so specific.
That's
like,
why it's like
we are only
that's
hacking
why
the
it's more
Democratic.
believable. Like
Well, he's probably also doing it just out of spite because Hillary, like, and that wasn't a smart move on Hillary. I'm gonna put Putin in his place. I was like, you don't put Putin in his place. He's a savage. He's
Putin
a
is-
fiend.
Putin will-
Like, he does not care.
Just ask the people who aren't here anymore.
Like he doesn't care
Ask all the
what
people.
you do.
Yeah, Putin.
We're gonna stop.
He's winning elections by like 97%.
She's like, we're gonna stop trade with Putin. I'm like, that's not gonna help. He doesn't care. They're such a superpower. They don't
Yeah,
care.
they're just gonna trade with like what, all their other countries that
They just don't
everybody in the
care.
Middle East. Then like, what is America giving to Russia too? Like
I don't even know what we're trading them. I don't.
we don't make food over here. Like
I think it's just general stuff like
trade-
that they can't really grow. I mean, it's cold there,
Just gonna
so
eat rice.
there's some stuff they can't grow.
just
so
gonna
I
trade
don't
with
know.
China, eat rice in their diet. Like
Hey, yeah, that's racist.
what?
It's racist. You assume that they eat rice.
Nah, I learned why they have to eat rice, and I was like, that's crazy, because they have like this monsoons and stuff like that. They have like periods of drought and periods of like just flooding,
And rice is
and like
easy.
rice is the only thing that can just like be in the ground like when there's flooding.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just yeah.
It's easy to make.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll come back. We're gonna talk about gun control and the Second Amendment, which is what Hillary wants to take away from you guys, apparently.
Ugh.